if I were to restart and buy my luxury bags and collect, these are the bags that I will buy all over again. So let's go ahead and talk about it. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sigrid. You may call me Ziggy. I talk about luxury, finance, travel, and minimalism in this channel. So you guys, it got me thinking, if I were to restart my handbag collection and I would try to just bring in what I would love and what I would really use all over again, you know, scratch everything that I own now, what would be the bags that I would actually buy? So you guys can see this one right here. If you know, you know. You probably recognize the dust bag, right? So if I were to restart my collection again, all over again, this is one of the bags that I would buy and put in my collection. And the reason why is it's because it's classic, right? So this is probably one of the first bags that I would buy. I just love the functionality of the Chanel Classic Flap, and this one is the medium size. And I know like a lot of people are already talking about like, you know, price increases and all that kind of good stuff, and that the quality for Chanel has gone down dramatically, but then the prices are still going up and up and up. And I don't think, you know, we are really shielded from that, you guys. And let's just be realistic and just think that that's just how it goes, right? When it comes to inflation, when it comes to, of course, these businesses, they need to make money eventually, right? That's why they're in the luxury world, and so they wanted to make money, and this is just the way to go. They're just gonna bring up the prices, and we can't really do anything about it. So anyway, I would still buy it. It's just because it's a very, very classic bag. And if you are building a collection of just classics, basically this is one of them, and it's very, very iconic. And I would still buy the caviar leather over the the lambskin, because with caviar it's still more durable, so to speak, right? It's a little bit more durable than buying a lambskin, and it basically preserves more of the shape. And I know like a lot of people don't really like caviar because it's not as soft and buttery like lambskin. And a lot of people really love, you know, like the look and the feel of lambskin as opposed to caviar. But, you know, for durability, and I am all for durability, that's why I have picked, you know, the caviar leather over the lambskin. So just a little bit background story. When I first bought this one bag, there was actually two of them available, one in lambskin and one in this caviar leather. And this is the one that I got because I liked it more for durability. And it's just interesting. I just realized right now, I think I am so lucky on February's, because this one, I got it on Valentine's Day. And my Birkin 25, I also got it very close to Valentine's Day, like 3 days before Valentine's Day, something like that. So I don't know. I just was bringing it up that I am very lucky when Valentine's Day comes. Interesting, right? Anyway, so this is one of the bags that I would buy if I would restart my luxury handbag collection all over again. And what are the other ones that I would buy if I'll restart my other luxury collection? I think I would still buy the same bags actually that I would have, because I could not think of anything else that I wouldn't buy. So for instance, I would buy my Dior bag, because Dior is, of course, you know, it's still a classic, and I love the Lady Dior. My ABC Lady Dior that I have in black, it has the black enamel on it, so I will pop in, you know, the photo of my Lady Dior, which I know you guys have already seen, but I love that look as well, and it's very functional. Because also what I love so much about that bag is that it's basically, you can cross body it, right? Like you can cross body it, and then you can just use it with a top handle too as well. So it's very, very functional. You can use it for daytime to nighttime and interchange it. And that's the versatility that I actually love so much the most about, my ABC Lady Dior. It also fits because I am petite and I'm 5'2". The ABC Small Lady Dior fits my frame perfectly, right? So anyway, I've also seen a lot of the Lady D Joy, which is the smaller versions of it. I think they are really, really cute. They are really nice bags as well that you can wear. But like, I think I'd still stick with the ABC Lady Dior because it has more room to put stuff, I suppose, to like the small ones where you'd probably just be able to fit, just a phone there and maybe a lipstick, and that's pretty much it, right? So, okay, moving on. So now we've talked about the Chanel Classic Flap, and we've talked about the My ABC Lady Dior as the second bag that I would put in my collection again. The third one would, of course, be a Hermes Constance. So as you guys know, I've had my Hermes Constance in Vert Jade, and I love it to pieces. It's such a wonderful bag, and it fits a ton as well. So it has the functionality that I needed because, again, it's the same thing with these ones where you can basically you can use it as a just put it on your shoulder like this, or you can also cross body them. So I love bags that are very functional, and at the same time you can interchange how to use it. And that's really like the functionality that I love so much, because you can go hands-free if you wanted to, and you can also kind of just use it like this as a fashion icon as well. So that's what I love so much about my Constance 18. So yeah, that's the number 3 bag that I would still buy if I were going to restart my collection. And then, of course, number 4. So what's the 4th one? I wouldn't miss on a Birkin. It's a classic. It is a classic. Like every other, houses have their classic bags. Hermes will always be, the iconic Birkin. If you hear the word Hermes, it's always it's always associated with the Hermes Birkin. So my Birkin 25, I love it to pieces. It's very functional. It's very, very nice bag. It's durable. It's everything that I could think of. It's very fashionable, obviously, right? I think the only drawback that a lot of people don't like, especially with the Birkin 25, which is the one that I have, it's just because it's very tiny, right? It's so small. So if you fit your hand there, and especially if you don't have like, skinny hands, it just doesn't fit. And so you have to hold it this way, For petite people like me, I think it's perfect, but for probably taller women, Birkin 30 is probably a better way to go, or even Birkin 35 is better to go if you're taller, right? Rather than like me who's petite, and a Birkin 25 just basically works for me. So that's yes, and I think that it's really, really iconic, and I love it to pieces. And yes, that's the number 4 bag that I would put in my collection. Now, what's the number 5 bag that I would put there? Again, is Hermes. I know, we're talking about Hermes again. I know. So as you guys know, during this filming, while I'm filming this, I still do not have my Hermes Kelly 25, which has been in my wish list for quite a bit now, right? So it's been a wish list that I hope 2025 brings me the Kelly 25, which is a dream bag. I love that bag too as well because of versatility. As you guys know too, it's almost the same thing. It does have the strap where you can go hands-free, and then it does have the top handle where you can hold it. So these bags are very versatile. They are just, the functionality is there, and then a Kelly 25 is actually functional because you can put stuff in there, right? as opposed to like a mini Kelly where you just put a phone and that's it, you know. You can't really put anything else there other than the phone. But at least with the Kelly 25, you can put your lipstick. You might be able to also put maybe a small bottle of water. You know, you can also put, a blush on, or a makeup, or a hand sanitizer, what have you, and it will accommodate it. And again, I'm speaking in terms of me being petite, and a Kelly 25 just basically works for me. But I'm sure, again, taller women might want to go for a Kelly 28 or even a Kelly 32. So, and of course, if you like to carry a lot of things too as well, maybe opt out for the bigger bags, which I think bigger bags are also coming back to fashion, and a lot of people are also buying bigger bags now these days too as well. So anyway, that's the 5th bag that I would bring into my collection. So any other bags that I would think I would still bring into my collection if I would restart it all over again. So this one here, I think I'm on the fence off, but maybe I'd still buy it, right? So as you guys know, I also have my Chanel Coco handle, which I loved so much. But I think the only reason why I would probably, kind of say, maybe I'll buy it. It's not a definitive yes, because you know how it has a compartment in, it's like the 2 compartments in there. And so I feel like there's more space if it would have been just one single hole. And that's really, I think, the only reason why. But anyway, my Coco handle is also a really, really nice bag because it has the same dual functionality. A top handle, and also it does have another strap which you can basically put in your shoulders too as well. Or even for me as a petite girl, I can crossbody it, but not a lot of people also can crossbody the Chanel Coco handle. And I think it's a really, really nice bag to have, and I don't have any regrets buying it, especially that we all know Chanel handbags are just going up and up and up, and there's no way but up and never down. So anyway, what else? I'm just really thinking if there's any other bags that I would add to my collection if I were to restart everything all over again. I don't know. I think those are really the 5 classic bags that I have in my collection that I would want to have. So as of this time of this taping, the only one that I don't have is the Kelly 25, which is, we're working on it. But again, if we were to do this all over again, I would still buy, in summary, I would still buy all the bags that I already have right now, with the exception of 4 bags. So the bags that I've added in my collection that obviously, I've already sold, or, in the process of selling, or thinking about selling, would be, first of all, the Her bag. That didn't work out for me. So as you guys know, I've already sold that. I told you guys about that as well. And then my Gucci bag and my Louis Vuitton bag. The Louis Vuitton bag that I have, I love it because it's actually very functional. You can put so much stuff in there. The only reason why I am gutting it out is just because I think that the logo is just so loud, which is when you are trying to discover your style. Sometimes, because that was my first luxury bag, I just felt like it was great at the time, right? So that was the mood at the time when I bought it. But thinking about it now, I just love the functionality of the bag, but not really the big logo, so to speak. But the bag in itself, because it's a top handle as well, and also that body, that's what I love so much about that bag. But will I repurchase it again? Probably not. And then the fourth one would be the Picotin 18. So I know that a lot of people love the Picotin 18, and it's just something that is just, you know, very simple bag. You just put all your stuff in like just one big hole. That's pretty much it, right? I think it's a really, really nice bag, and it's for its simplicity, it's great. However, the only thing that I don't like so much about it is that, you know, first of all, the color that I had, realizing this for now, is that the pink one, the dark, you know, pink in Rose Mexico does not complement my skin. Ask me why, but I feel like it just doesn't complement my skin. However, like, you know, my other pink Chanel bag that is in like a baby pink, feels like more of the color that actually, you know, resonates with my personality, resonates with like lively, resonates with like, you know, my style, so to speak. But like the Picotin 18 that I have, the Rose Mexico one, does not, yeah, I mean, I think that's the only reason why I don't, you know, sort of like tend to pick it up, just because of the color. And now that I just think about it, you know, I could have just gotten probably a neutral color for it and might have just loved it as much as equally. But at the same time too, the only thing that I don't like so much about that is it does not have the same functionality as, like, you know, you can style it like, you know, with a crossbody bag. You can't really, you know, unless you put like a twilly like in between those, and then kind of just, you know, put it on this side, which I've done in the past. That you can do as well. But other than that, you know, I don't know. I just don't like the Picotin as much as I thought I did before, you know. And we are allowed to obviously, you know, change our minds when it comes to the bags, or maybe it's not your style anymore, it has outgrown you and all that stuff, you know. So that's my thought process about the Picotin. So anyway, let me ask you guys this question. If you were to rebuild your luxury bag collection again, what would you buy all over again, and what would you ditch, or what would you not buy anymore? And are there certain bags that for sure you would like to add to your collection, I suppose, to the current ones that you do have, and ditch the old ones out? So let me know what bags those are, because I'm curious what bags you do have in your wish list that you wish you bought, I suppose, to other bags that you already have in your collection right now. Thank you for taking your time to watch my videos. My name is Sigrid. You may call me Ziggy. I talk about luxury, finance, travel, and minimalism in this channel. So if you like this kind of type of content, please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you everybody for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye for now.